Ah, what gorgeous little mule sneaking down through the brush down there. And what majestic Rocky Mountain making his way down the great mountains of the Rocky Mountains. Oh, howdy everyone, T-Rex 110 here, and welcome back to Way of the Hunter. Now, hopefully you guys enjoyed my last video, the long range one. That's what you guys voted for, and I worked really hard to make it good, so I hope you guys enjoy it. As of the time that I'm recording this, I actually still wasn't uploaded because I never uploaded before, so I had to try re-uploading it, but I'm not going to upload this one until that one's uploaded. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy that one. I'll enjoy this one. Anyways, since I recorded that one, I had some more progress on this game, but unfortunately I just didn't feel like recording. There was a lot going on and stuff, and it was a long day. So I ended up recording, but I'll show you guys. Obviously you guys have seen my 5-star red stag, my 5-star fallow deer on Transylvania, and my 5-star Roosevelt oak on Alaska shores, Aurora shores in Alaska. But look, here in Nez Perce, since last time I've been a bit busy, we have here not one but 2 5-star mule deer. Look at the size of those 4-point antlers, absolutely gorgeous. Along with our little 1-star young. Stupefying rock of antlers on that Rocky Mountain oak. Whew. entered the barrier. Belong now, boys and girls. Won't be long. Alright then, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Everyone, welcome back. We have completed the drive and have now made it up to, I think it's called Yee's Cabin. I honestly don't know because I've never gone to this place yet, you know, started doing this missions. I've never heard, I've only seen this, like, the name of this character in, like, videos and stuff. I haven't actually done this myself yet. In fact, in the videos, I've never even seen this cabin or anything. So this area, so peaceful, so serene. I'm glad I came here. Oh my goodness, I'm probably about to spy a 5-star. Maybe not, maybe just a 3, but still, he has potential, as they say. Holy cow. Well, I'm sure when Goman sees this video, as I'm sure he will, yeah, he'll probably be excited about that part, as am I. Is there 2 or 1? I'm pretty sure it's just 1. I spotted him, like, just before I did the spying info, I'll be honest with you guys, and then I saw it, I was like, that looks like a big one, I would not be surprised, and sure enough, that's why I need to have more of a reaction. And also because I don't know if I'll actually be able to shoot him before he dies, considering I haven't permission yet. Also, there's elk. How come no one ever told me there was elk? Like, most of you guys probably, okay, you know, you wouldn't been able to tell me. It's okay, I'm not blaming you guys. I mean, I'm in a group chat with a guy, we were just doing multiplayer in this the other day, and he got a 5-star bighorn in this area. Like, he went here, he got it, and, you know, he's talking about seeing the bighorn and mountain goat and all that. He didn't mention elk ever being here. And then I've heard people, like, I'm in a Discord server with some people, you know, it's a Discord server for a certain YouTuber, I'm not gonna say their name. And some of you might know who it is, because he only does, like, mostly Call of the Wild content now, and some of our stuff, so, yeah, that's enough of a hint. Anyways, but there are people, like, especially when the game first came out, some people actually told me, like, oh, this pride land's good for this species, that's good for that and that. No one never said, oh yeah, the she-devil's good for elk along with bighorn. And I don't think they really mentioned mountain goat, but, I mean, it makes sense. Anyways, finally, let's check the lair. It's only fitting that I own she-devil. Kids used to call me that when I was little. Sometimes the teachers did too. It's true, I have an unusual profession and outlook on the world. I hope you will respect it. I am Felicia Yee, and I am a taxidermist. It is the opposite of an icebreaker at high school reunions. I love taxidermy, and it's one of history's most misunderstood art forms. For me, taxidermy is utterly touching. It's a victory over death, and I see it as an homage to life. I'm preparing for my next exhibition, and I've heard from locals about an extremely aggressive black bighorn sheep. He caused a lot of damage during last year's rut, even managing to kill some other sheep, and everybody is afraid what may happen this year. He reminds me of myself, the she-devil. Bring him to me. Felicia Yee. So there you go, that's the mission I've heard people talk about. I always knew about it, I knew I would do it someday, and here it is. The black no, wrong button. The black sheep. Wait, no, that's a different one. That's the main story one. No, there you go. The black sheep. Harvest the black bighorn sheep. Also, yeah, Felicia Yee, so it would be Yee's cabin. Anyways, let's just read quickly, because I know actually in Call of the Wild, honestly, yeah, I'll talk about it just a little bit. You had to, like, do the missions for a certain person and keep unlocking more and more information about them. But here, I think it just tells you about them. So yeah, it'll just tell you about them right away, and so yeah. So you don't have to unlock anything, so let's just read it. Felicia Yee, favorite animal to hunt. Felicia does not hunt. Favorite firearm. Felicia does not have a favorite firearm. Occupation, taxidermy artist. Contact location, mountain cabin. Born and raised in the United States, her parents were Chinese. She studied fine art and was always drawn to unusual materials. Felicia always loved animals because her father was a vet and her grandparents were farmers. She inherited her land from them and used it as her mountain retreat. She has a lot of artistic touches to her complicated style of taxidermy. She hates the word taxidermy because there are a lot of stereotypes around it. She calls herself a wildlife artist because she is an artist just like any other, except taxidermy is her preferred canvas. I like that. I do agree, there's so many stereotypes around taxidermy that honestly, I feel like a wildlife artist, I feel like that's a better and more appropriate title. Because yeah, there are so many stereotypes. But anyways, let's see, I wonder if she has any representations of wildlife art around her house. I mean, those don't really count, those aren't all of them.
You've discovered Nez Perce Valley mountain habitat. The beauty and magnitude of the world is etched into rocky memory within ridge area where not one, but many find themselves becoming sheep fanatics, witnessing extraordinary mountain goat climbers and bighorn sheep in their rugged habitat.
Awesome. That sounds just like my kind of thing. True Rocky Mountain style hunt. Not even style, a true Rocky Mountains hunt. Just period. Let's see, up here maybe she has some... No, but maybe she will add stuff up here. I wonder if, like, over time it, like, adds something. Or maybe it's just so you can overview the lake. I don't know. I'm curious if the mountain goers are still there. I want to quickly peek and see. No, the elk are... Yeah, they're still there. Where's the big guy? Right there. Pretty sure he's the only one that's that big so far, but... Wait, hold on. Three. There's 2 3-stars, and there's the 5-star. I think those are all... Oh, and there was a 1-star young. That's all the Billies in it, but that, dang. I'll have to try again. We'll have to see. But anyways, here's one, wildlife artist. Look at that. I like that a lot. That's good. Anyways, harvest the black bighorn sheep. Where is he at? Oh, wow. He's way over there. I'd honestly be best off starting at this campsite and then hiking there, I think. Oh, wait. No. The road goes there. Yeah. Alright, we'll do that. Okay, I'm going to drive there and then do it. I'm not going to do any more panoramic shots because as you guys probably saw, it actually made it a lot harder to drive. So, but I'll drive there and I'll let you guys know when we're closing in on the spot where he's supposed to be at and are going to hunt him. So yeah, see y'all there. Bye. Goodbye. Alright guys, so welcome back. We just parked our Jeep here. And as you can see, we are just within the circle that marks the territory of the black bighorn sheep. So I'm hoping we can somehow narrow down the area and find him, but yeah. If we can't quite narrow it down, this could be tough. But I'm pretty sure there's a mountain goat. I'm not too worried about those being bighorn, but wherever they are, they keep running around, so yeah. But I mean, we're still like 300 yards. I mean, that's the center of the circle. It goes all around. But I would think he's probably going to be near the center of it. The problem is, I don't know where he would be at. Like, the fact that you have such a wide circle kind of concerns me a bit, because it's going to be really freaking hard to figure out exactly where he's at. But we'll give it a good try for sure. And obviously if we see him, we'll take him. Has the circle shrunk at all? Nope, it certainly has not. I'm trying to remember where I've seen him be at where like people cheering on. I'm pretty sure up near the mountains. I mean, it makes sense, but I'm pretty sure that's the kind of stuff people would see him in and cheer him in. So looking this direction is actually about the most logical. But this is gigantic, so how would I know where exactly he is in all this? All I know is that such a beautiful bighorn sheep I must collect for my taxidermy collection. Or rather, I guess I should say my wildlife art collection. Truly. I need something like that. Especially because I've never even seen one in the clear, let alone a harvested one. There's none I would rather have as my first bighorn harvest. Not even a 5-star. I want the black sheep first. If I can find him. in the timber, he'd be up in the mountains. As I went walking down a ribbon of highway, I saw above me an endless blue sky. I saw below me a golden valley. This land was made for you and for me. This land is my land. This land is your. Let me restart that part. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and for me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and for me. Look at that, guys. We spotted some bighorn sheep. Just like that. Some smaller rams, some ewes, and there we have a 1-star adult who is a lot darker color than the rest, which is very interesting indeed. There's no way this could be anything but the ram we're looking for. And moreover, these are finally, literally the first bighorn sheep I've actually gotten a clear look at. I'm not kidding. I wonder if I can get a quick photo of them. And I can take my shot. Oh wow, this is going to be very scenic. Let's see though, quickly, if I can get... Yeah, that works. Wow, look at that. Honestly, let's fill around with the time of day. I like that. And now, without further ado, let's harvest the ram that we were told to come and harvest. He's about 130 yards out, so let's do that. Once that ram clears him... Oh, don't turn, no! He doesn't look like he's doing too good. I don't know, bighorn are pretty tough though, so it's hard to tell. laid down right there, but I don't know if he's dead. Wait, that's the wrong... that. Pretty sure he's dead, but we'll give him a minute first. Just to make sure. Give him time to expire. Because that didn't look like a lot of blood, so it didn't look like it would be enough to take him down, but I'm not entirely sure. This stand, though, you get here really early morning. Climb up in it, in this lake. I'm sure besides bighorn, there'll be mountain goat, maybe elk that'll come in here. In fact, I saw those ones first, and at first I was like, ooh, bighorn, finally. And I was like, oh wait, no, those are elk. And I thought they were elk there with my binoculars, and I was like, well, never mind, those are the bighorns. But I'm sure you'll find some elk, but definitely at least the two mountainous species of mountain goat, also known as Rocky Mountain goat, and Rocky Mountain bighorn sheep, which is a subspecies of bighorn sheep. And there's the other one being the desert bighorn sheep, which has its own subspecies, I guess it would be a subspecies, and that is the Sierra Nevada bighorn, formerly known as the California bighorn. And then you have the other species of Ovis, or well, the other species in North America, I should clarify, which is the thin-horned sheep. And of that you have two subspecies, the stone sheep and the well, where's the initial impact? Now I'm kind of confused. Where's the initial impact then? I wanna... So it might be further away, but he's only 73 yards. Is he still there though? I can't see. Yeah, he is. He does not look alive. Which is really weird. Interesting. Well, anyways. Guess let's go follow the blood trail then. No. Is that one a 1-star too? Are there 2 1-stars? I think there are. That one's U, yeah. That one looks a little bit bigger than the one, no. Maybe, I don't know. What's that one? Probably another U. Anyways, well then we should probably just pick up this guy, which I was actually almost wondering if he would still be alive, since he would expire so and be further away, but nope, this is him. Goodness, he's massive. Look at the size of this one. They usually don't get this big. Actually, yes, we can get a trophy shot. And if those spook off, honestly, whatever, because honestly, we're not here for them. We're here for him. Whole reason we're here. Look at that. Beautiful. And without further ado, double lung hit. Perfect. One lung. Past the liver. And through the other lung. Up to his ribs, where it ran out of energy. So I don't know if it exited his body then technically or not. Probably not then. Anyways, male, adult, exactly 50% genetic, 225 pounds. Wow. So 1-star. Yeah, I couldn't have gone any bigger, but he still doesn't look that bad, honestly. Yeah, and we could sell him for $354, or we can tax him. but not too bad. Which I want to tax him. I mean, who's gonna not tax him? So, anyways, and now obviously we can just fast travel back here, which we'll probably do, and we'll see what is our next mission. But first, are they gone? Oh no, I think they walked off out of the area now. Is it still drink time? Yeah, it is. Well, I guess they were not thirsty anymore or something. Not sure we'll find them again. Anyways, I inherited the land from my grandparents, who came from China and wanted to become successful farmers, but found the soil too poor for farming. They eventually bought more land and were very prosperous. That's why my father became a vet. He was also fascinated with animal biology. I see both art and science as ways of understanding our world, and taxidermy blends them both. To successfully represent an animal, the anatomy has to be correct. You need to capture character of the species as well as of the individual animal. When it's used for educational purposes, like a diorama or habitat display, you must understand the environment, types of plants, soil, other species, prey, and insects. And understanding chemistry is also vital, properly preserving different skins. I don't agree with when people see taxidermy as trophy collecting or something morbid. Thank you for the bighorn sheep, River. I will capture his wild spirit in my art and honor him. I will need a special environment for this piece I'm working on, so for this next show I need to collect some flowers for me. They're rare in these mountains, but still manage to survive, which is what I like about them. Okay, so let's see. Collect 3 flowers from the highlighted areas on the hunting map. 0 of 3. Wow, that's that's gonna take a little bit. Wow. Alright, well, we know what we got our work cut out for us again now. Where we need to. Alright, I'm gonna go to that area and I'm gonna start collecting them, or well, you know, be ready to collect them, and then yeah. Then we'll start doing that. So yeah, so see you guys in a minute. See you then. Alright everyone, welcome back. So we are just under 100 yards from collecting the first flower, and then we have just under 400, and then just over or just under 480 more yards to go after that to get the next 2. Not after that one, but from here. Oh yeah, how do you reach the ladder? You can't climb to it. Huh, game? Huh? Oof, bless me, I guess. I don't think you can bless yourself, though, technically. Are you kidding me? Like, oh, I can't reach that ladder. It's like, really game, really. That's why I hate rocks like this. It's like, you can jump over it. You're freaking kidding me. There we go. That was way too difficult. Yeah, game, yeah. My goodness. There you go. There's like cooking. So at best, honestly, I just have to hurry and go get the flowers, complete this mission, and then go there. And then come back and do a final mission. Then I'll have this area unlocked. I can get a 5-star mountain goat, because he will still be alive, and then we'll be good to go. Dang, this one really, they really wanted to make you get your value out of it. But it is gorgeous. I mean, look, can you hear a hunting game? Call of the Wild, classic. Hunting sims, like anything else. Can anything else give you this gorgeous view? Look at this. I'm promising you, not even the Hunter Classic can give you this, let alone Call of the Wild or anything else. Look at this. Literally, snow-covered mountain peaks. Beautiful highland trees. Sagebrush. I mean, all of this. River, wherever he went, gets to view all of this incredible wilderness before him. This is just beautiful. It truly is. I'm gonna collect the first rare flower now, I guess. Oh, look at that. Even there's a snowshoe right there. I like that. Alright. Oh, wow. There's a beautiful flower. Look at that. I want that for tax. As I was saying before my computer interrupted me, once again, got one flower done. Now we just need to get 2 more. Hopefully this path will lead us straight into another flowery area. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be really mad, to say the least. This is taking way too long. Really making you get your money's worth on this one, that's for sure. Look at this, snow, right where we're walking. Right where we're walking. But patches, not like this giant, like the whole thing, like patches of snow. That's exactly what you get in Idaho and most other places in the Rocky Mountains. During most of the year, you'll have patches of snow where it's just cold enough that they don't melt. And yet, everywhere else, it will melt it. That is realistic. And yeah, it's only found in like Way of the Hunter. You don't really have that much other places, because there it'll either be all covered in snow or there'll be no snow. So yeah, I just love that. These beautiful, fine little details about the environment that really help bring it alive. Better be worth all my trouble. If that 5-star mountain goat dies, I'm gonna be so ticked off. Like, so ticked off. So just because I really want a nice mountain goat, I know, like, you know, like, well, yeah, Goat Man watches my videos. I know he likes mountain goats. Like I said, I do. So I would want to get to show him, because I'm pretty sure he already has one. So I don't think he'd be like sad and envious because I have it. Not that he's an envious person, but you know. But I think he already has it, but I think he would be then sad that if I don't get it. And so I can't let this thing die. I have to shoot it, but I can't shoot it until I complete the missions, because before the animals would stay until you unlock the private land, but now I've actually seen them disappear before you've done that. I haven't done it myself yet, but I've seen people do it, so yeah. Anyway, so there we go, finally got that part done. Now let's see this. You enjoy your flower picking? I bet you did. Rogue taxidermy is on the rise. Have you heard it? It's the traditional taxidermy's wild younger sister. where the sky's the limit. I know many artists who use neon lights, steampunk materials, and furs from different animal species. It's an artistic movement born of uncanny hybrids, which have developed into visual abstractions with a surreal aesthetic. Rogue taxidermy is imaginative and often bizarre. People consider it controversial. Some often think it's just plain wrong and claim it's tacky and disgusting. I consider those people wrong. It is an art and a celebration of life, not death. First, it's preserve and display the beauty of nature. That is what I want to show in the piece here. Help me to prepare. I am missing the last part. I need a young mountain goat. I went glassing yesterday and spotted herd goats, with some especially small and young looking ones. I consulted with the biologist and he thought that they might not survive the winter. Felicia Yee. Harvest young mountain goat. Does it give me a spot? Because she said, oh yeah, I glassed them. You know what? I could shoot it on her land. You want to know the funny part? Is of course it's private land. So I won't even be able to claim it, even though it's part of the mission. That's the annoying part. I've had a couple missions like this, where yeah, you can't do that, so it's annoying as heck. So I'm actually going to go somewhere else and shoot a mountain goat, even though there was a lot of them, including the 5-star mature here. Where else have I seen a lot of mountain goats? I mean a lot. I know there's an area where they drink often, but whoa, so I don't know. In Hallowich, I think that's literally about the only place I've seen them besides this area. It was gonna go eat dinner, and then we'll figure this out somehow, and then yeah, do that. So yeah, see you guys in a bit. See you then. Alright guys, so after a full dinner, I returned. It's time to hunt down a younger mountain goat. A younger mountain goat. This can be really, really tough. Yeah, it's gonna be really tough. I think the best course of action, honestly, really, where do I have mountain goats? Wait. Okay, interesting. But no, I think, in all honesty, the best course of action would be to go down to this lake and hunt them during their drink time. So we're going to spawn Dustin's cabin, we'll set the time, so it'll be their drink time, and then we're going to go down there and hope they'll be there. They might not be, because, you know, obviously they have different zones too, and different ambulance would be there at different, you know, different things would be at the lake at different times. But let's hope the mountain goats will be there right now, and we'll be able to hunt them. Yeah, but we gotta reset the time. And then we got to hope... Sorry, I have to... Do we have anywhere else on the map currently? No, good, because I don't want them. Oh, bliss. Alright, so we gotta reset the time. We gotta really hope that is not gonna be the final nail in the coffin, quite literally, for the 5-star mountain goat. Otherwise I'm gonna be crushed. But to complete this mission, we have to go hunt a young mountain goat, and we had to make it the drink time. So we had to reset the time. But he could die in that time. So anyways, actually, if we want to hurry and get there fast while it's still drink time, we gotta take the UTV. This can be probably one of the only times I'll ever use the UTV on this map. Actually, if I ever want to like go hunt that lake specifically, this little drive, I probably would. So I can set the time to about what I did just set it to. And I take this and I hurry and get to it before drink time ends. Like, it's perfect. It's ingenious, honestly. And so, I probably will use it for that. But other than that, on this map, I'll probably mostly use G. Now, there are two maps. Transylvania, I can probably do both. It probably depends on my mood. For the last one, I'll probably almost always use the UTV. Just because there are lots of wide open spaces that you have to hurry and get through to get to where you want to go. Oh, of course. We gotta have my controller. destroy. Those are just wheeled. Anyways, that's gonna make it easier. Yep, there you go. Woo! Look at there you go. Woo! Like Steven Manel and me here is always talking about his Can-Am, his little YouTube he got. As I was saying before my computer rudely interrupted me, once again, it's like Steven Manel talking about his little Can-Am, his little side-by-side, just zip around, easy peasy, you know, we get to where you're going. That took a little time to get my computer to record again. Can't wait to make this video, get rid of all these clips, and like record again. But anyways, yeah, so we're just zipping around, get up there by that lake, sneaking on the mountain goat. And, well, hopefully they'll even be there. I can't even guarantee they'll actually be there, but hopefully they will be. Park up here just to make absolutely sure we don't ruin it. Well, it sounds like we might be alright as it is. Can't see what they are though because I can't get there. Are they going that way? They are. Oh shoot, those are mountain goat. Ah. Are they gonna calm down? They might be calming down. I think they are. Maybe. I think they're calmed down now. Or at least calming down. Okay, stop running, stop running, stop running. Thank you. I guess something. Words, yes, thank you. Are they all calming down? I think they are kind of. So by the lake. Yes, they're calming down, that's good. I also want to switch to keyboard and mouse controls again. But anyways, we need to be very sneaky. Just need to get close enough to find a young one. And hope there's also not a 5-star, because obviously if there is, I don't want to shoot that, but to complete the mission I gotta do. Then again, I guess if he hasn't died, which there's not even a guarantee he hasn't, but if he hasn't died, then there's that 5-star one on Felicia Yee's land that I can get literally as soon as I complete this mission. Then this should be close enough. Yes, finally. That one's a 1-star young. Wait, that's a 3-star? Holy cow. I feel like that one could be bigger even. Well, not that one. I just make it through these trees. I should be close to spot everyone. None of them should be able to hide now. Oh. That's a sound I haven't heard for a while. No, I think that 3-star is the biggest of all. Oop, shoot. They're right there even. I don't think... Yeah, I honestly messed up this herd pretty badly before. I was trying to manage them, but again, I didn't know how to herd manage back then, so yeah. Another 1-star mature. No, it's give me his ring. Don't give me his ring, give me his ring. Although I think actually he might also be one. Yep, so there are two 1-star mature elk. Okay. Just point me to a young one. That one right there is a young. I really, truly hope you guys appreciate just how much I go through trying to record these for you guys. Anyways, there he freaking is. Let's just freaking shoot him, and then we should be good to go. There we freaking go. That better be the same one that we were looking at, or I'm gonna be really mad. And then chaos ensues. Elk, Rocky Mountain Goat, and many others run a race around the entire lake as sheer panic consumes them. You make this too easy. Okay, now you're putting up a challenge. If I get close enough, I'm gonna shoot you with the crossbow then. My example out of you. Okay, good. You got away. Good job. Good for you. You did exactly what you're supposed to do. And now I can get my mountain goat, complete this mission, and finally hunt down that 5-star mountain goat. So over that area. He was what, over here somewhere? Actually, I believe that is him right there. That better be the same one, or I'm gonna be really annoyed. Oh, here it is. Let's see. It is definitely male though, because that is the trophy. Let's see. Male, young, yeah, and not very good genetics. Oh, we did dome him second shot? Really? Nice. Did dome him. Anyways, let's sell and check back at our cabin. I think all of our hard work has finally come to fruition, which is very good because yeah, that was a lot of freaking work. Anyways, thank you. I can finalize my piece. Thank you very much for your help. It will symbolize the darkness and brightness in human nature through the angry black sheep and the small white goat. I hope I've expanded the horizons of your thoughts and texture, Felicia. Sure have, Felicia. You sure have. In ways that I never knew possible. I thought I just heard some crashing. No, maybe not. Anyways, now there they all are, and please, for the love of all good things, tell me that he's here somewhere. Oh no, I don't see him. If he died, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be like, really, really. You are. There he is! There he is! Guys, there he is! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and I guess, well, not guess, yes, even non-binary people. Everyone. There it is. The freaking 5-star mountain goat. Wherever he went, we're not gonna let him get away, though, that's for sure. Which one is he? Come on. No fooling around here. We have to see where he is. That's him, that's him, that's him. He is... I don't even know which one is him. I think it's that one in the center right there. It is. It's that one right there. Okay. Okay. Hurry, rifle, hurry. That one, that's him, apparently. This action is not allowed. Oh. Tick off. Where? No. Now I gotta verify, because that took... Make sure. That is him? Nope. That's not him, no. Is that him? No. They make it so difficult, don't they? So which one is freaking him? It is not that one. It's not that one. Is it that one? No, so it's that one. That's literally being covered by a nanny right now. We're playing Mr. President, and I don't like it. Stop it. Stop playing Mr. President. This is pure agony. I'm just glad I survived, at least. I can be patient now. I'm literally watching him. He's not gonna die, but it's agony trying to get him to step out. So he's one of these ones then. He's... No, well, which one is him then? That him one. Okay, I mean, obviously the horns, you can tell. Alright, yes, I know which one is him. Once he's clear, we'll take a shot. Yeah! Now that's what I'm talking about. That's the way of the hunter. Now he's gotta walk around the lake to get to him. Is there really not a bridge? Okay, we're gonna have to drive around to him. I'm tired of cutting it into clips. And I'm worried my thing is gonna try to stop recording. How much money do I have? I probably have enough to tax the black bighorn. And maybe I'll even have enough to tax this mountain goat right now too. I don't know. Well, I guess that really should be the priority. We'll even do that. Hop in. Get ready for a rough ride. But it'll be a good one. Oh. Come on, everyone. Are you kidding me? There we go. Fine, we don't need this stupid machine. No, game, let me out of the freaking vehicle, game. You're flipping kidding me. Well, that went very well. Can't believe this. I need to hurry and go get my mountain goat. Okay, we got to go the other freaking way then. Around the lake. Which actually, I guess this is how he went down by the flowers and stuff. To go get the flowers and stuff before he took this road. Which I know it doesn't look like it, but it's just up here. So this we gotta do that until we're at the end of the lake and then hurry and go around it. Wow. Now this thing really lets you get up and go, which is just fine with me for this type of situation. I just don't know when we'll be at the end of the... Yeah, okay, it'll take a look. Yes, right when we're sidelining the river, that's right where it ends, and then that's when we can, yeah, cross. Man, I've never had such a race to a 5-star, because most of them have been across a giant body of water. In fact, none of them yet have been across a giant freaking body of water. Okay. We can start. Yes. So obviously the river would be much easier to get across. He says as he encounters a bunch of giant rocks and logs and crap. Anything but desirable. What? Almost 1,000 yards away now, dang. What the? Oh, it died because it's in the water. You're kidding me. No, game, let me out of this thing. Game, you're freaking kidding me. You are At this point, it'd be easier just to swim across the freaking lake. I don't have time for this. We're gonna have to run, I guess. I don't even know how we're gonna do it, but we'll do it somehow. Can't believe this. It's pure agony. I guess this one I really should be grateful for and not take for granted, because it's the one I'm having to take the most work to go get to. Nothing else have I had to work nearly this hard to get to. Let's see, this is... Alright, so my computer had interrupted me yet again. But that's right, because that allowed me to get around and everything, you know, and focus more and not get so stressed about recording. But anyways, here he is, our beautiful goat. Let's walk over to him. And, you know, obviously landed right on the beach. Which, no, you know, it's not ocean, I guess, not beach, but the shore. Perfect photo. Just look at that incredible view looking that way. Oh, right by a log, huh? That's not too bad. We can make that work. May change the time of day currently. I guess maybe to the morning then. That works. And honestly, that's a really good place for a as it laid photo as well. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. Alright, now let's check the goat himself. Prevent left along the liver shot. Ooh, interesting. Perfect. Nice. Interesting. 664. Their meat's in that much in demand. 2.18 a pound. Wow. You don't see that often. Wow. Anyways, yeah. Trophy rank 5. Hunt rank 5. 307 pounds. That's actually pretty big. Yeah. 97% genetics. Trophy rating of 495. Wow, that's huge. And let's inspect him then too. Wow, look at that. Incredible. Then let's... Like, I've seen some people where their horns run even. I mean, his might be just slightly, but not very much. They actually look pretty even, so I'm very happy with that. Look at that. Wow. So, taxidermy. And now, let's go back to the lodge. Nope, that's not. No. Funds worked. Yes, thank you. Nope, wrong one. I always try to get this out, but no, it's the wrong one. Yes, I know about decorating trophies game, but still, thank you for the tip. Because it's very relevant, obviously, for right now. Okay. Always wanted to do one on, yes, that. Specifically, I want to do... Oh, actually, what does that look like? Actually, that doesn't look too bad, but I always want to do this one, because people usually did it 1500. That's not too bad, but do I want him laying it there? Do I want him staying there, or do I want him staying there? I think that one. I mean, that could work, but yeah, I think I want him there. And boom, look at that. Go up here and see him. Boom. Absolutely gorgeous. This truly, truly gorgeous. Wow. Alright. And then I remember right, we were gonna do, yeah, mule deer here. But how many mule deer ones were there? Were we gonna have it sideways, or were we gonna have it forward? I like that. Yes, that looks good. You know, it's at my head level for some reason. Although now I'm really confused and curious as to where my whitetail one. Oh yeah, that's what I put here. Because, yeah. So complete that finally, and now I can do the mule deer there. Yep, perfect. So then that begs the question of what do we want here and all. And behind there, although that one I think is a bigger plaque too, so. Right, isn't it? Yeah, elk and moose and stuff. So I don't know what we'll put there quite yet. We'll figure that one out, but these are the bird plaques then, right? Yep. Where do we want to put this guy then? We want him in a very prominent place of honor. More bird ones? Oh no, they aren't good. So actually we'll probably do him on that one then. Yeah, I like that. Boom. Look at that. Look at him. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And we need this one. I'm going to show it to some people before we release the video. But, yeah. That's perfect. Just like the one that my great uncle Alan has. So probably never watch this video or anything to see it, but yeah, it's in honor of him. There you go, Uncle Alan. I got a mountain goat too. Well, not a real one, you'd probably give me a hard time about that knowing you, but got a 5-star mountain goat. But, yeah. That's gonna do it for this one, guys. So as always, thank you for watching. If you liked it, remember to leave a like. If you're new, please subscribe. I'm literally 1 subscriber away right now from 50 subscribers. And guys, although, you know, you can get... Alright, as I was saying, before I was interrupted yet again, I can't believe it for this video. Anyways, yeah, I'm like 1 away from 50 subscribers. And once I have 50 subscribers, guys, I'm going to do a live stream. I don't know exactly when, it won't be right away, obviously, but it'll probably be less than a week from when after I hit 50. But anyways, once I hit 50, I'm going to do a live stream. Probably of this game, maybe a classic or whatever people want, I don't know, I guess we'll see. But anyways, yeah, so, you know, tell your friends, your family, your dog, whoever, to subscribe. I just need 1 more person as of right now, although if some people don't like my content, they unsubscribe. Although, if you're watching this, you probably aren't going to. But anyways, then, you know, I need a couple more. But anyways, once I hit 50 and I realize it, then we're going to do live stream. So yeah, that's going to do it for this one. So as always, yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time, keep on hunting, fishing, exploring the outdoors, protecting your natural earth. Until next time, T-Rex110 out. Yeehaw! As I went walking, I saw a sign there, and on the sign it said no trespassing. But on the other side, I saw nothing. That side was made for you and me. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream Wide.